Once Upon a Mattress is one of the most popular shows to be performed at a high school and university level. And this year, Notre Dame Academy is tackling that production. For this week's Catholic High School Spotlight, we bring in two actresses from this production, Zoe Zimmerman and Katie Ireland. Ladies, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Let's start out. When did you each become interested in musical theater? So you can start.
Oh, I think I first became interested in musical theater when I was little, watching Notre Dame's productions. My mom would take me to them, and I was just enchanted by the dancing and the acting and the singing and the people, and it just seemed so fun.
And for you, Katie?
I never really saw any of the Notre Dame shows until I was in them, but I've always liked doing it at like my school and around the community. I don't know, it's just a fun little time.
Once Upon a Mattress is a take on the classic fairy tale, A Princess and the Pea, but for those who aren't as familiar with the musical comedy, can you tell us about your character and kind of how you started to embody that role within the show?
Yeah, so my character, her name is Winifred, and she is the princess. So she's kind of this big boisterous person that comes through and kind of like breaks everybody's lives. And she has a bunch of little quips. She throws around people on stage and is just like this big person.
I play Queen Agravain. She's kind of like a foil to Zoe's character. Very like strict by the books, but a little crazy, you know.
She talks a lot.
Lots of talking. There's what they call the monologue. It's a lot of fun, and she just really doesn't want her son to get married.
What's it been like this year, embracing more of a musical comedy as compared to The Little Mermaid, which is a more traditional show from last year? Katie, if you want to start.
It's been really fun to dip into a lot of different genres. I've never really done a comedy type show like I have for St. Francis, but never for Notre Dame. So it's like a different atmosphere, and it's a lot more lighthearted and fun and silly.
It's very different, taking on different character roles and different ways to move and ways to inflect. And I think that's really interesting, taking the versatility of acting.
Notre Dame will put on these performances for the last 2 weekends of October. Ladies, if there's anything else you'd want our audience to know, what can they expect from this production that maybe would be a surprise or unexpected?
Lots and lots of laughing. There's so many little funny bits throughout the show, and it's a lot of in the ensemble as well. There's a lot of times where there'll be something that you might miss if you're not paying attention closely enough. And I think that's really interesting to have kind of like sparsed throughout the show. And the songs are so catchy.
It's like a comedy, but there's lots of different genres in like the music and the way that people are dancing, which I just think is gonna be fun.
Well, we can't wait to see how the production comes together. And ladies, for both of you, as they say, break a leg.
Thank you.
Thank you.